birthday, and today I will read about Magic Treehouse Dinosaurs Before Dark. Book 1. Chapter 1. Into the Woods. Hope, a monster, said Annie. Yes, sir, said Jack, a real monster in Rocky Peninsula. Run, Jack, said Annie. So ran up the road. Oh, brother, thought Jack. This is what he's got for spending time with his 7-year-old sister. Annie loved putting stuff, but Jack was 8 and a half. They loved little things. Watch out, Jack! The monster's coming, said Annie. Jack didn't say anything. Come on, Jack, I race you, said Annie. No thanks, said Jack. Annie raced along into the woods. Jack looked at the sky. The sun was about to set. Come on, Annie, it's time to go home, yelled Jack. But Annie didn't answer. Jack waited. Annie, he called again. Jack! Jack! Annie shouted, come here, quick! Jack groaned. This better be good, he said. Jack left the wood and headed into the woods. The tree was lit with a golden light. Afternoon light, over here, called Annie. Annie was standing under a tall oak tree. Look, said Annie. She said. She put at a rope ladder. It was hanging down from height in the tree. Wow, Jack whispered. At the top of the tree was a treehouse, tucked between two branches. That must be the highest treehouse in the world, said Annie. Who built it? Asked Jack. I never seen it before. I don't know, but I'm growing up, said Annie. No, we don't know who it belongs to, said Jack. Just for a teeny minute, said Annie. She started up the ladder. Annie, come back, said Jack. But Annie kept climbing. She climbed all the way up to the tallest branches. Jack sighed. Annie, it almost struck. We'll have to go home. Annie disappeared inside the treehouse. Annie, Jack called. Jack waited a moment. He was about to call again when Annie poked her head out of the treehouse window. Books! Annie said that. What? Jack said. It's filled with books, said Annie. Oh man, Jack thought he loved books. Jack put his glasses into place. He ripped the sides of the wood ladder and started up. Chapter 2. The Monster. Jack crawled into the treehouse. Wow, he said. The treehouse was filled with books. Books were everywhere. Very old books with dusty covers and new books with shiny bright covers. Look, said Annie, you can see far away. She was peering out the treehouse window. Jack looked out the window with her below, with tops of the other trees. In the distance, he could see the Frog Creek Library and the elementary school and the park. Annie pointed in the other directions. They are our house, she said. Annie was right. Jack could see their white wooden house with its green porch in the yard. Next door was their neighbor, Black Dog. Henry, he looked very tiny. Hi, Henry, shouted Annie. Shush! We're not supposed to be up here, said Jack. Jack glanced around the treehouse again. Nonsense. That bookmarks were sticking out of many books. I wonder who owns all these books, he said. I like this one, said Annie. She picked up a book with a castle on the cover. Here, a book about Pennsylvania, said Jack. He turned to the page with the bookmark. Hey, he picked up Frog Creek, said Jack. It's a picture of this wood. Here, a book for you, said Annie. They held up a book about dinosaurs. A blue silk bookmark was sticking out of it. Let me see, said Jack. He set it back down on the floor and grabbed the book from Annie. Okay, you look at that one and I look at this one. About castle. Annie, said Annie. No, we better not, said Jack. We don't know who these books belong to. But even as he said this, Jack was opening the dinosaur book to the place where the bookmark was. He couldn't help himself. Jack showed to a picture of it in sex play with Plato. He dressed it as a pendant. He tipped the huge bat-like wings in the picture. Wow, whispered Jack. I guess we could go to the town of Prit. Jack stood the picture out old-looking creature screamed Annie. What? said Jack. A monster, Annie cried. She put at the treehouse window. Stop pretending, Annie, said Jack. No, really, said Annie. Jack looked at the window. A giant creature was gliding above the treetops. It had a long, white crest on the back of its head, a tiny beak, and huge bat-like wings. It looked a real leaf pendant. The creature scooped through the sky. It looked like a caterpillar. It was coming straight through the treehouse. Get down, cried Annie. Jack and Annie crowded on the floor. The wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. Chapter 3. Where is here? Jack opened his eyes. Sunlight slanted through the window. The treehouse was still high up in a tree, but it wasn't the same tree. Wowee, said Annie. She and Jack looked out the window. The pendant was soaring through the sky. The ground was covered with ferns and tall rocks. There was a windy stream, a stepping hill, and volcanoes in the distance. And I don't know where we are, said Jack. The pendant glided down to the base of the tree. It landed on ground and stood very still. So, what has happened to us? said Annie. Well, said Jack, I was looking at the picture in the book, and you said, wow, I wish we could go to the time of pendants, said Annie. Yeah, and then we saw pendant in Far Creek Woods, said Jack. Yeah, and then the wind got loud and the tree house stopped spinning, said Annie. And we landed here, said Jack. And we landed here, said Annie. So that means, said Jack. So that means what? said Annie. I don't know, said Jack. He shook his head. None of this can be real. Annie looked out of the window again. But he real. She said it's very real. Jack looked at the window with fur again. The pendant was standing at the base of the tree like a world. His giant wings were spread out on either side of him. Hi, Annie shouted. Shh, shush, said Jack. We're not supposed to be here. But where is here? said Annie. I don't know, said Jack. Hi, who are you? Annie called to the pendant. The creature just looked up at her. Are you nuts? He can't talk, said Jack. But maybe the book can tell us. Jack looked down at the book. He read the words under the picture. This fiery reptile lives in the Christian portrait. It measures 65 million years ago with the dinosaur. That is possible, said Jack. We can have gone to a time 65 million years ago, Jack said. And he nice. Nice? Said Jack. Yeah, I can tell, said Annie. Let's go down to him. Go down, said Jack. Annie started down the rope ladder. Hey, come back, said Jack. But Annie kept going. Annie, wait, Jack called. Annie dropped to the ground. She stepped boldly up to the insect creature. Chapter 4. Henry. Jack gasped as Annie reached out her hand toward the parent door. Oh no, he thought. Annie was always trying to make friends with animals. But this was going too far. Don't get too close to him, Annie, said Jack, shouted. Annie turned the crest. She took his neck. She was talking to him. What in the world is she saying? Jack wondered. He took a deep breath. Okay, he could go down too. It would be good instead of Gryffindor. A pendant, he could take notes like a statist. Jack started down the rope ladder. When he reached the rail, he was only a few feet away from the creature. The predator stood at Jack's side, red bright and cold alert. He's short. He's soft, Jack, said Annie. He feels like Henry. Jack snored. He's no dog. Annie, feel him. Jack, said Annie. Jack didn't move. Don't stand, Jack. Just do it. Annie said. Jack stepped forward. He reached out very cautiously. He brushed his hands down creature's neck. Interesting, Jack thought. A thin layer of fur covered the pressed skin. Suffer, said Annie. Jack reached into his backpack and pulled out a pencil and notebook. He wrote fuzzy skin. What are you doing? Asked Jack at Annie. Taking notes, said Jack. We're probably the first people in the whole world you to ever see a real live pendant. Jack looked at the pendant again. The bunny crest top of his head was longer than Jack's arm. I wonder how smart this is, Jack said. Very smart, said Annie. Don't count on it, said Jack. His friend probably no bigger than a bean. No, he's very smart. I can feel it, said Annie. I'm going to call him Henry. Jack wrote into his notebook. Small friend. Yes. Jack looked at the creature again. Maybe he meant, he said. The printer tipped his head and he laughed. He's not pinned, Jack. Well, what you doing here then? Where is this place? Said Jack, and he leaned close to the printer. Do you know where we are, Henry? She asked softly. The creature fixed his eyes on Annie. His long jaws were opening and closing like a giant pair of scissors. Are you trying to talk to me, Henry? Asked Annie. Forgot it, Annie. Jack wrote his notebook. Math like scissors. Did you come to a time long ago, Henry? Annie. This is place from long ago, suddenly Annie gasped. Jack, look up! Annie was pointing toward the hill on top. Saw a huge dinosaur. Chapter 5 Golden in the Grass. Wait a minute. Go, said Jack, threw his notebook into his pack. He put Annie through the rope ladder. Bye, Henry, she said. Go, said Jack. He gave Annie another push. Quiet, she said, but she struck up the ladder. Jack scrambled after her dad, and Annie tumbled into the tree house. They were painting as they looked out the window at the dinosaur was standing. Yes,
Continue.
He took a deep breath. Okay, he would go down to it would be 29. A president, he could take notes like a scientist. Jack struck down the rope ladder. When he whipped around, he was only a few feet away from creature. The predator stared at Jack. His eyes were bright and alert. His soft taps to Annie. He felt like Henry. Jack snorted. He no dog. First, the prudence skin out. Chapter 5 Goat in the Grass. Go, said Jack. He threw his notebook into his pack. He put Annie through the rope ladder. Bye, Henry, she said. Go, said Jack. He gave Annie another push. Quiet, she said, but she started up the ladder. The ladder, Jack stumbled. After her, Jack and Annie tumbled into the treehouse. They were painting as they looked out the window at the dinosaur. It was standing on the hilltop, eating flowers off the tree. Oh man, whispered Jack. We are in a time long ago. The dinosaur looked like huge dinosaurs with 3 horns instead